Hey everyone, Swamp Fox here. We're going to do the Hermit storyline, Sojourner of Isle of Dorn. This is one of the ones that you might have missed. Here's the map. It's over on the outside, the crossroads here in the Isle of Dorn. Loot this dropped package. Lost delivery. You find a small yet heavy leather-bound package on the road with an attached label. Gundergaz Courier Express. Expedited. To Harvester Farney. Durgaz cabin. Open with care. Contains volatile elemental minerals. Perfect. Let's hope I don't blow up. Lost delivery. Well, smoke the hive. You found it. I still can't believe the courier just lost my package. We've been waiting on this to help with Shalehoof's leg. Mixed with fire honey, this stuff should patch him up quickly. Honey and clay, the pain away. Ramiliths, magnificent, aren't they? One of the finest elemental beasts on the isle. Bad news is that they're not immune to injury. Poor Shalehoof here was attacked by awakened elementals in Farney's pond. The good news is that we have all we need to tend him. We just have to mix that clay you found with some fire honey and slap it up on old Shalehoof's hock. Ready? I'm gonna get kicked, aren't I? Are you gonna let a random outsider heal my ram? Absolutely I am. Oh, good night. Good night. Here we go. Poke him. Well, aren't you just a natural with the elements? Ever thought about making a career out of it? Say, since you're not afraid of getting messy, why don't you help us with Farney's problem? I'm a master of the light, not the elements. It's shaman business. Pulse within the earth. Before we go and wake up a slumbering mountain giant, it's probably best we get an idea for how deeply asleep he is. Though if the Nerubians burrowing up didn't wake him, I'm not sure what will. Take these earth shards and plant them on the waterfalls and hills around the lake. And once we've got them set up, I'll be able to get a reading on the giant's health. Poor Farney. What is that thing doing? Just got my ass kicked. Apologize for the coughing again. Of course I would start to come down with something as soon as the expansion came out. heavily medicated at this moment. It is helping mitigate it to just a couple of coughs every now and then. Once you place the tremor stones, I'll be able to read the signals they send through the earth. They should allow me to get a feel for what condition that fella is in before we go waking him up. And by we, I of course mean you. Hey, we gotta save him. Mountain Giant's got a weak heartbeat. Poor lad's likely been disturbed from a deep slumber with all of these elementals breaking off from the falls. Fortunately, the pair of us are experts in healing elemental and elemental adjacent life forms, aren't we? If the salve can work on earthen and rock rams, it can work on mountain giants. Laying in the mud. Remember when we used that clay and the fire honey to patch up Shalehoof? Let's do that again, but bigger. Problem is, we've run out of clay, but fortunately, with all the recent seismic activity, a whole avalanche of elementals has been roused out of torpor and are clashing on the eastern beach. Bring me wet, elementally charged silt to use as our restorative substrate. Lots and lots of fire honey. If Hermit wants to patch this sleeping boulder up and get him out of my pond, I'm all for it. Unfortunately, we used the last of my store of fire honey on Shalehoof's wound. I haven't had time to harvest any from the cinder wold. With all these elementals running amok, head on down to the wold's edge and bring us some honey. You're going to need a lot. I'm sure the cinder bees don't take kindly. Try not to murder a bunch of bees. Got it. Oh, so I need to kill 10 of each.
I'm out of range.
Okay, it looks like I didn't have to. Oh yeah, it's much easier to loot. Why am I murdering? It's just in my nature.
target.
Okay, that nonsense is done. Enormous... what? Please don't go off. Please don't go off. Oh, thank God. I hate easy. They're not easy. Very misleading name. Kill these cinder bees. Get 900 of their pollen, I think.
I need a target. I need a target.
Nope. Oh, it's because they're drained. Makes sense. There's a cinder bee mount. That's part of the grind. Lots and lots of fire honey. Mind yourself in my forest. Cinder bees are dangerous, but we rely on them for the honey they produce for our mead. Found this off a what? A living honey Farney stops her sentence before lowering her voice. Let's keep all mention of living fire honey between us. Hermit might get distracted and run off into danger if we tell him. Playing in the mud. By combining living sand and water, we can create an elemental silt that mimics the underclay's healing properties, or at least something that comes close to it. Isn't elemental fusion fascinating? Can you feel the energy in the silt between your fingers, Helmshammer? The charge that hums through it? Isn't it exhilarating? Doesn't it make you feel one with the earth and the mountains? Hermit squeezes the silt in his thick, stony fingers. To wake a giant. By the Coreway, this stuff packs a punch. Combining healing silt with the molten fusion properties of fire honey has given us a salve that could wake a whole mountain, which is exactly what you'll do. Take the mixture over to the wounded friend in Farney's pond and slap it on his hide. Should be enough to wake him up and alleviate any soreness. Hopefully, anyways. I mean, I want to be curious too, but none of it's gonna murder me. Well, would you look at that? Thousands of years slumbering at the base of a waterfall, and he wakes up without even a roar or a foot stomp. Ha! And Farney was worried. You did great with making that salve, Helmshammer. Both Farney and I owe you a big thanks. Oh, our new friend looks thankful too. Pay no more? Little stones help? I love the little quests like this. Adds a lot of flavor to the game.